this is not working properly for me. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, Lord. No. Here we go again. Here we go. Once more again. Okay, I think I'm going to just leave it there. It's getting hot in here. No need on this one. Hey, DJ, good morning. Hey, girl. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? How you doing, DJ? Oh my gosh. Good morning to you. Let's see. Aww. Good morning, Vegan E. How are you? Good morning. You are too much, DJ. Paula! Good morning. Thank you, thank you. You know, I had to switch it up. Hey, Frank. El Franco, how are you? Good morning. How is everyone doing? Oh, yeah. What time? Oh, thank you, Paula. What time is it in New Mexico, Frank? Nice on pan day. What do you mean? Vegan-y? I think some cards are coming. 5:30 in the morning? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Wow. Look, sorry. It's 12:33 in Germany. Like, is that AM or PM? I know 5:30. DJ, is that AM or PM for you? I think that's PM. Is that PM? Oh, I thought so. Oh my gosh. Isn't that amazing how time works? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Isn't that something? Wow. It's still kind of dark in New Mexico. It's daylight here, and it's after midnight in Germany. I tell you, that is amazing to me. Yeah. I tell you. Well, I'm so glad you guys are joining us. Shell, they say they mailed in the Uber bags. I don't want to wait for. Go ahead now. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody says something is a different time in Sydney. As soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna look at that. You guys communicate amongst yourself, you know, to each other until I'm able to read the feed safely. I know, right? The sun is on outside. And it's 11:34 p.m. in Sydney. Welcome, Ian. How are you? You're new. Welcome. So you're going to buy your own Uber bag, Vegan-y? Okay. You know what? They've been fighting with that theory for many, many years. Is the world round or flat? Columbus, I guess he tried to tell us how it was, but new evidence is showing that it's the opposite of what he thought it was. So I don't know, guys. I'm just so glad, we can communicate all over the world. I think that's pretty awesome. Sometimes you can't get caught up in the nonsense of it all. You just have to look at facts, you know? He's in bed now. Oh, big day today, Ubering off, right, Ian? Oh, okay. Is this your first day? And he's in Sydney, guys. Wow. Should we talk about her now? That hold on. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. What did he say? Talking about your topic. What would make it better if we could set our own prices? Okay. What? He done had 1,700 trips. Ian. Oh, wow. You pronounce your name Ian, right? Is that correct? Awesome. Oh, you're almost at 1,007? Oh, hey, OG Purple Johnson, how are you? Good morning. What to say? Should we talk about her now that she can't? Who is that? Franco, who is that? I'm missing something. I am missing something, El Franco. I have been checking out your feed for my... Oh, well, thank you. Oh, you're at 1,350 Veganie? Oh, boy. Thank you, Ian. So, okay, I think Vegan E said... I'm at 4.93. Oh, choke me, will you? Okay, that's nice. Oh my gosh, good job. You're almost one of those five-star drivers. Let me be your passenger so I can investigate this, okay? Let me see if you are deserving of 5 stars. Oh my gosh, Ian said he is also. Sorry about that, guys. That is awesome. Off topic. How long does this magnet last with the phone holder? Because I have the magnet in the vent one. I was just wondering. I've had the magnet one for a while now. Sorry for the shaking, guys. I know, right? 5 stars for him. I see that. Camera bar is back up. Oh, wow. They don't have the code no longer, Frank? You didn't see the code? Maybe that was just a little holiday kind of thing. I'm glad I got it when I did. So, wow. Right, yeah, that's what it was. Black Friday. Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe they'll have another special around Christmas time, because it's pretty awesome. $7 months. Okay, so 7 months. Okay. ahead now. Go ahead. Ride in style with Ethan. Hashtag #1. Well, do tell. Woohoo! All right now. That is so unique. I like how you guys coming up with your own little special, you know, little taglines and all that good stuff. That is so nice, right? The boss, right? Yes. To go, guys. Okay, all right. You have a fantastic day, Ian. Uh-oh. Sorry, wifey. Sorry. Go to sleep. Don't get in trouble, Ian. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Great. Glad to hear it. Ooh. Yep, be good and safe. Absolutely. And wait, Vegan, he said something. Get to a safe place here. Here, feel free, guys, to talk amongst yourself, even if I'm not talking. You know, we're you know, you're in the house, so we all communicate with each other, get to know each other, and all that good stuff. I also have, Veganese said, I also have a smile because you're awesome with a hug, smiley face. Oh, people love that. Oh, that is so sweet, Veganese. So sweet. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. You guys are awesome to see that in me, you know? It takes certain people to see good in people. So, you guys are awesome. Because so many people, they will look at people such as myself and try to take my kindness for weakness and things of that nature. Yeah, he's officially a Uber Eats driver. Yes. You definitely, Veganie, you're going to have to, really, you need to make a channel. Because you are like, you're breaking through as a vegan, you know, as a vegan. And you're going to be driving for Uber Eats, which exposes you with a lot of foods that you may not eat, well, that you don't eat. And that, I think, oh my gosh, I just think that would be awesome. Because like with Carlita, she's a vegan too, and she is a Uber Eats driver. I would love to hear you guys day to day. I would actually subscribe to your channel. I would love to hear the day to day, you know, your feelings and things of that nature, you know. Because there's so many vegans and vegetarians out here, even more than before. And I think it will bring, you know, some nice information to people, you know. So think about it, buddy. Think about it. And you too, Carlita. I haven't seen you in a while, Carlita. My prayers and thoughts go out to you. I pray all is well. Oh, the whole road is blocked? Is the whole road is blocked? I guess it is, huh? No, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go down here. Is the whole... I mean, I think they should have had it on the whole thing. I don't know. Oh, Uber Lady Baltimore, how are you? He goes, okay, OG Purple Johnson gonna put up her sign. Let us know how it goes, girl. Yeah, I think you do need the video. Yes, you do. You're doing excellent, Uber Lady Baltimore. Oh, what a blessing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, they got red speed cameras down here. But the police officer, he zooms by and it flashed him. He ain't gonna get no ticket. He could just put his, yes, it is a great morning. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Whatever we went through yesterday, it didn't knock us down and out. We still standing. Thank you, Jesus. Let me tell you. I declare that's the truth. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go around here. Let's see. Okay. You guys gonna let me in? Maybe so. Wow, you're almost at 100 already, Uber Lady Baltimore? Girl, oh my gosh. Let me know if you need help carrying your money bag home. I'm just saying, you know. Okay, so Vegan East is telling OG Purple Johnson, yes, buy a marker in the store. I did that and drew the Uber logo as well, and you wrote it in the frame. Oh, that's very creative. Oh my gosh, Vegan E, that's pretty creative. Let me see, how do you park around here? Do you park like this? I think you park like this because they're wide. Yeah, you have to because of that. Yeah, okay. I'm just pulling over here. Let's see. Oh, wow. I like that. I really like that. Oh, my gosh. They have a few vegan places, more vegan options places. Okay. I want to open the first vegan burger and fried joint. You know what, Veganie? I believe in you. I believe in you, definitely. I love eat so I can see how clean your spot is. Right, if the food is good. Exactly. That's another advantage that we have when we're doing Uber Eats. When we go into these different food establishments, we're able to see the nitty gritty. And now the Eat has a countdown. Oh, you mean like when you give them the thumbs up and on, and how it'll show if they have 4 plus stars, and of like 200 4 plus stars? Is that what you're saying, OG Purple Johnson? Veganie, I know, I understand. Yeah. Is a clock that's is a timer? Is that for, what is that for? I don't recall having that on mine. I have to pay more attention. Yeah, the last time I did Uber Eats, when was that, guys? I didn't have anything like that to let me know that my order was ready. That is awesome. So now you don't have to have all that time. Oh, yes, if they don't answer. Oh. Is that for the restaurant or the customer? Is that for the is that beneficial to the driver or the customer? I'm thinking it benefits the driver, right? For the restaurant for pickup. Oh my gosh, I think that's awesome. Paula says the customer. Wow, I think that's awesome. Because like when Uber lady Charlotte, she was saying when she did her Uber Eats how she had to wait for the food and she had to go back and forth into the restaurant a couple times to see if the food was ready. I think that is awesome. Yeah. Because it helps things to be expedited. You know, it just keeps the flow going. You're there. You pick up. You drop off. You pick up. You know, you do your own thing. Instead of having that, you like this, and then it's like a standstill. And then, you know what I mean? You want to keep things flowing as much as possible. Off subject, but I got an interview for the delivery job in the city. I know it may not be a gig. It's too much factory, but it's in the city, and that is where I want to be. Okay, definitely, Veganie. My prayers are with you. Paula Joseph said, I've gotten a lot of food because they don't pick up the phone. Yeah, Uberman Tampa too. It's just, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It's so much personal involvement. You have to pick the restaurant as the customer. You have to select your food. You have to place the order. It's coming to your house. You know, it's like, come on. How can you not be paying attention knowing that you just purchased this food? Okay, you complete every survey Uber sends you, and I got a survey after every issue. Good. That's very good. OG Purple Johnson. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. That's just kind of crazy. Yeah, give it to the homeless. Yeah. That would be awesome. That would be something that I would do if I would, see them. I have ordered food and fell asleep. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. And Paula says mostly college student. Well, yeah. They can get caught up in some other things and totally forget. And then for OG Purple Johnson, falling asleep. Okay, were you ordering this food with one eye half open? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because I've been there before. And I was like, nah, Michelle, that's it. Forget it. By the time they get here, you're going to be asleep. So let it go. And that's what I did. I let it go. Like this. My mom and dad are. They don't care. Right? But they wish they had that food after everything was over with, you know? Absolutely. That is funny. Somebody be like, I'm hungry now. Didn't we order food about 45 minutes ago? I declare, because it's an opportunity for the rest of my feedback and advertisement. Yes, that's true. Okay. Veggie straws are good. Let me tell you. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I need to eat like a corner of a sub, and that's my sleeping pill. I don't know. I tell you. You were hungry? Oh my gosh. It was late and I didn't realize how tired I was. Yeah, now that can happen. Now that can happen. That can happen for sure. Excuse me. But looking at the topic, guys, what would make your status as an independent contractor with Uber or Lyft better? Oh, it was after driving a shift. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, OG Purple Johnson. Okay, it's all right. It's all right then. I better stop talking because I might end up ordering something and be like, and somebody end up eating my food, you know? Yeah, so I understand. It's not that it can't happen. Okay, you're saying pricing? Yeah. I think these drunk passengers should be charged more. Okay. So Vegan E is saying that those who are intoxicated, they should have to pay more. Is that what you're saying, Vegan E? And Paula Johnson is saying, Joseph is saying more pay. Like how much, Paula? While everybody think of what would make it different and then put it in your in the feed. Good morning to DC. How are you? Me personally, I think okay. I'm glad to hear that to DC. Yes, more money. How much money? How much per mile? Okay, so Vegan E is saying that those who are intoxicated should be charged more because of the attitudes that they have under intoxication, as well as them throwing up in your vehicle. Okay. Now, Paula, you said $30 an hour. So why that amount? Because in order to get that, we would have to set a base price. Or are you saying that you want the company to send out requests to you so it will total $30, but then that's kind of unpredictable. And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But it seems to me that would be unpredictable because on one end with Uber and Lyft, with people who have contracts, that's like a guaranteed flow. But for those who are, oh, I'm going to the grocery store today, but that person is not going to the grocery store tomorrow, so they might not need an Uber or Lyft. So it's a couple variables there. I was thinking, now, okay, back to Vegan E. Now, if you say that those who are intoxicated should be charged more, my question would be, how would you point that to that group? Because, you know what I mean? It's like, do you put on their account, well, if you're being picked up from the bar, this is your charge. And then you're going to have people lying, going down the block after they done did their thing at the bar, and then you picking them up apart from the bar because they don't want to pay that amount of money. Like, how would you point it directly to them? That's what I'm trying to see. But I was thinking that they need to increase the fare, the base fare, and also the miles. Okay? Now, for the base fare, when you take a drunk home, people who really need a ride, you're providing much needed service. Oh, absolutely. That's true. You are. Okay, so you're saying that whenever you pick up from the bar, is this what you're saying, Frank? Correct me if I'm wrong. That when you pick up from the bar, period, don't have to have nothing to do with the person account, as in labeling, okay, if you pick Mr. So-and-so up from the bar, this is what he get charged. You're not saying that. You're saying if you have any rides from the bar, there should be a certain amount of money attached to that because of the condition of the particular passenger and the protection that you're giving the city that you live in and the people around you, that safety net, knowing that person who has drank a couple too many or have drank is no longer behind the wheel. I can understand that. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, Veganese is saying make a button that says click here, intoxicated passenger, but yeah, some would take advantage of it. Exactly. Some would take advantage of it. Yes, we are giving safety. Yeah, I mean, really, we are. I like that idea of Franco. That no matter what driver it is, if you're going to the bar, okay, but wait a minute. What if it's an employee though? We got to have something to decipher that. But if it's a passenger and it's not an employee and you're picking them up from a bar, Larry, good morning. How are you? You came in nice and settled. So, okay, I'm not going to be too loud, okay? Exactly. He's in the building. LH is in the building. Okay, Larry hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, that is so funny. But good, and give your input. What would make it change? What would make it better for you, Larry Hurst? Frank, El Franco, and Vegan E. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, you sure did. You just drew it out. Maybe not just from a bar, but people who have had a few. Okay. But okay, now Frank El Franco. How would you specify that? Like, how would you say that particular passenger? Like, what would identify that passenger to be the correct one to go in that category? Higher rates, okay. Are you saying the base fare, Larry, or the mileage? Because you know how they break it down. You got your base fare, you got your mileage, and then you have your minutes. Vegan E said yes on the drinks. Okay. Hit a button to let Uber know. Okay. Okay, dash cam will prove that they are drunk. Okay. And Larry is saying an increase across the board. Okay. All right, so let's say Vegan E, let's say Frank El Franco. All cars are much nicer than taxis, but yet we make less. Good point, Larry. Good point. You would think, yeah. Good point. We're using our personal vehicles. You think that there would be more money that you can make. And then not only that, this is what I was thinking. Uber and Lyft should put a certain amount of money aside for us as independent contractors for maintenance. But one thing I noticed about Uber and Lyft, these are some smart characters, because even though they label us as independent contractors. And that's only because it benefits them as a business. It cuts a lot of responsibilities and liabilities on them. You know? So, everybody read what Uber Lady Baltimore has put there. While I clear my throat. Thank you. That's a good segue to get a sip. Yeah. This is so good. So good. Woo, Jesus, thank you. Okay, this is what I was thinking. They should put some money aside for us as Uber and Lyft drivers. Started out the account with $500. And that's for like your oil changes. You know, you might have to get some tires. You can go into that and you build on it. You take a certain amount of money out, or they'll take a certain amount of money out based on your agreement to build that 500 out up. But they started out at 500. It's not that they can't do it, because they're making billions and trillions of dollars. So they can't say they can't do it. They don't. If they don't do it, that's because they don't want to do it. Every business have a portfolio, and they have projections and all this and that, and they want their bottom line to be at a certain percentage or a certain amount. And a lot of them don't want to. They put themselves on a budget that they don't want to deviate from. But I think that when it comes to, basically, we are the foundation of the business. Without us, it's just an app. Without the passengers, it's just an app. So what's most important is you have passengers, you have drivers. Without the two, you don't have an active business. Okay, let me see what Uber Lady Baltimore says. Okay, I'm in. All right, she's in Baltimore. We get paid $1 per mile and maybe $1.75 per mile. Okay. Instead of 8 cents per minute, 25 cents per minute, and base pays $7. But other, okay, or return trips, okay, and back home would be $2 per mile. Okay. And Larry Hurst said it's a thin line. Michelle thought, because we have the option. Oh, you want to come out. Right, that we don't have to accept. That's true. And who we accept, okay. They can say, no, you all have to be out at a certain time. That's true. And accept everything. That's true. Okay, I think some drivers need to be careful of wanting to be employees. But I agree. I don't think you should charge them more. It's just, these are people who need to be driven home. You don't have to like every rider. That's very true. Just like every rider is not going to like every driver. I don't want to be an employee. I agree. Why don't you just ask for more money for people you don't like? Okay, let's see here. Let's see. A vegan E. True or not liking every rider, but these people can be downright hateful, degrading, okay, dangerous, all under the influence. Yeah, sometimes, you know, this is what I've heard, that when you have someone who's intoxicated and you see that personality, that's who they are without drinking. It's just amplified. So some businesses, they will have a meeting over drinks, because those drinks are somewhat like a truth serum. It begins to show them what kind of person they dealing with. It's a reason to all that craziness, you know. But I do think they should increase the base fare. If you can't ignore them, boot them. I'll tell you what, Franco, in some situations, is easier said than done. I've watched some YouTube videos on drivers getting beat up by women, like little small frame women, tearing up the inside of the cars and kicking and all, and refusing to leave the car. And then, you know, you got to get the police involved. And then let's say by the time the police officer get there, what if the person is gone? And now the police officer got to take you, well, not always taking your word for it, but they have to listen to what you said. Now, if you have it on camera, then you have a better chance of, all right, it was this person and so on and so forth. Okay, drinking is not who you are. I'm sorry, but I feel these people need to be charged more for instance they make the choice to drink. Okay, drinking is not who you are. Okay, maybe $5 base, everything else stay the same. $5 base. Me personally, I would love to see the base. Yeah, it is. It is, Franco. It is. It's okay, but let's see. How can I say this? There are some things you just deal with, and then there are some things you have to make a change. Not saying that change is going to be easy. Not saying that everybody's going to like it, but in some situations, there need to be a change. Everything in life, and I know you're not saying everything in life, but everything in life cannot just be, that's life. Taking a $30 Uber ride to the bar and home is a lot cheaper. Yes, than getting a DUI. Come on now, Larry. A DUI and then getting points taken on your license as well. It is still cheaper than a DUI, for sure. Oh my gosh. In your license, the points that you're going to get. So, I'm trying to see. I mean, that's a good point. But now, how would we categorize them? How would it be? You know what I'm saying? It's an excellent idea. It's an excellent idea. It's something that, because you ask any other Uber and Lyft drivers, they'll tell you, oh, I don't, and I'm one of them. I don't deal with the night scene because I don't want to deal with the nonsense. So then what are you saying, Michelle? If the price is right, you'll deal with them? Maybe. You got a maybe. I didn't say for sure, but maybe. You know? Maybe. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yes, that's a good idea. Well, is it a good idea? The rates go up after 10, between 10 and 3. I'm still trying to wiggle out those who are working. I'm trying to narrow it down to those who, you know, that is in the drinking scene. How can we? Because I do think drivers should get paid more for those who are intoxicated. And I think Uber and Lyft need to look at that, because think about it. Look at the amount of money that they have to pay out, even though they get it back from the customer. But still, for that moment, they got to take that money out to give to the driver so that they can clean their vehicle and get back on the road. What if that passenger used a certain card and there's no more money on that card? Now, Uber and Lyft have to go after that particular customer. Meanwhile, they're waiting to receive that money. Okay, so that will affect their bottom line. So, they really need to look at that. If you're listening to Uber or Lyft, you really need to think about that. You really need to think about that for sure. And like differential. Okay. But regardless of driving night, we should get higher pay. Okay. Well, you know, Veganie and Larry Hurst, you are onto something. And Frank, you are too. I think what Larry just said, did Larry say it or Veganie said it? Yeah. And a lot of businesses, because of the general possibility, nothing specified, but general possibility, at night, you get a differential pay. And all the different medical facilities I worked in, night shift always had a different pay. Why? It's night shift. Things happen that doesn't happen in the daytime. Then not only that, you're dealing with, like when I was working in the hospital, in the ER. I kid you not. As soon as the bars close, 2, 3 o'clock, back to back, and people are intoxicated. People were in an accident. Somebody who was intoxicated fell down and busted their head, and they're just gushing blood. Someone got stabbed in a fight at a bar. Everything just turns into an uproar around that time when the bars let out. And so we would get a night differential. I think that would be something that need to be looked into. I think you're only looking at half of the story. If you raise the price, you will get less riders. Okay, you think so, Frank El Franco? The weekend evenings and nights are on surge, right? What do they do when they don't have money on their card? Exactly. Well, Uber or Lyft gonna have to try to, they're gonna try to get their money. Usually, I've had passengers that didn't have enough, and usually they work with them, or they can't use Uber or Lyft until they put a new card in their account, on their account. Oh, okay. OG Johnson said, oh, okay. It is for me, but between the colleges, hospitals, and clubs here, there is a high demand. Oh, okay. So you make out pretty good. Is that what you're saying, OG Purple Johnson? Larry Hurst says some people just like the fact of taking an Uber. Okay. No, you won't, Frank. Uber already raised prices that we don't get, and they still uses Uber. Now, you're right about that. Because we had talked about that not too long ago. And I had a passenger, and she waited. You know how you complete the ride? So she waited to see her information. She said, Uber charged me X amount of dollars. And then she saw how much I got. She said, why you get so little and they get so much? Remember some time ago, a lot of people wanted to see exactly what they were getting. But at the time, no, they couldn't understand the breakdown, what Uber was getting and what we were getting. And then now they removed what they were getting. And now there are a lot of passengers saying that they are charged the max amount, but they're taking the shorter route. We as the driver don't see that, but the passengers see the charge, and they're paying for that charge. And some don't understand why they're being charged that, but they look at it, well, it is convenient. It is the way I get to work. I don't have to be on the bus. I don't have to pay the high prices of taxi drivers. I even had business people who I took to the airport, and these people can afford taxis, black cars, and so on and so forth. But they said it doesn't make sense for us to spend extra money if we don't have to. And we're getting the same type service, which is picked up, dropped off. So why would they call a black car? Because I'm VIP, I'm the vice president, or I'm the president, I'm the chief executive officer. These were true big time business people. And so it goes to show you, those who have money, they're not going to just be spending money like nothing. Most of them who understand the value of money, they're going to pinch here and there. But a lot of people who are kind of just, they will just throw money here, slap $200 there, and it's no big deal. Good morning, LaShawn Stokes. How are you? You know, so it's definitely a discussion that needs to be addressed, for sure. What time is it? Okay, Frank El Franco says, see, the cab drivers wanted more money, but now they're losing riders. That's true. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're saying, like, because the taxi wanted more money, then they end up losing riders. Now, I think when it comes to Uber and Lyft, a lot of the passengers that I encounter, they like that personable interaction and the different varieties of vehicles. Is not like standard yellow cab, green and white cab. It's not stinky, and you know what I mean? It's a different quality for the most part, because I've heard of some passengers getting into some cars. One man, he couldn't drive no faster than 28 miles per hour, and this girl was late for work. So can you imagine? He shouldn't even been on the platform, but that's a different story. Exactly. The same trips are different payouts. The same amount of minutes, same amount of miles, but for some reason that passenger pays more. I thought I was the only one noticed that. Passengers are talking to me about it for sure. Yeah, we don't get it. We don't get it. But Uber gets more money. It's as if they said to us, based upon the action, oh, you don't understand the payout? We were showing you this is how much we're getting, this is how much you're getting, and so on and so forth. You didn't understand that? Okay, well, let's do it this way. This is what you're getting. Forget what we're getting. We ain't going to tell you. You don't need to know. But behind the scene, between me and this customer or the person who has a account with us, we're going to put this amount on them. Okay? The drivers don't need to know nothing. This is between me and our customers. That's not right. That's not right. Right, even if you get them there faster, Uber will charge them still the same price. Yes, they will. Oh my gosh, they will, for sure. Well, see, Frank El Franco, I understand what you're saying. I understand that in the business world. But for a lot of people, they will pay for guarantee service. Guarantee service that is dependable, a lot, and reliable. Some people, I remember I met a passenger and she said if it wasn't for Uber and Lyft, she wouldn't have a job because the bus that she would have to catch doesn't go that far out to where she has her new job. And then some companies, in order for them to stay into business, they pay for their employees to use Uber to get to work. Okay, Frank El Franco said Uber drivers are the same as the riders to Uber. They try to get as much as they can from both ends. Well, yes and no, Frank, and I'm going to tell you why. And I love this interaction that we have. When it comes to us in Uber, it's already set. Your fare is this. And that's for every driver. Your minutes is this. Every driver. Your mileage pay is this. But when it comes to the passenger is given a minimum amount and a max amount. No matter how we get them there, faster, slower, or whatever, the minimum or the max. And I remember getting passengers to their destination sooner. They still got charged the max. Okay, Larry Hurst says, let's forget about if prices go up. People going to stop this and go to that. Okay, yeah. Okay, Frank's saying they don't care more about riders than they do drivers. Yeah, I don't think it's a care thing. When it comes to business, and it's sad. No, oh, stroll up? Okay. All right. Larry Hurst says, when it comes to certain things, people would pay the money. All right, and rides is one. Okay, I had people give me $20 tips on a $4 ride, and the tip is optional. Okay, so let's forget about if prices go up. People are gonna stop this and go to that. Okay, did I get it, Larry? Okay. Yeah, people will pay. You'd be surprised what people would pay for. You'd be surprised what people would pay for. Yeah, I met some people. Man, yeah. And some they can't. Some I don't even think. For one, I don't even think they know exactly how much we get based upon the reaction of that passenger that I showed, because she wanted to know, okay, Uber is charging me this, and she thought it was coming to me. And I said, no, the ride is such and such an amount. Good morning, Lee, for you. What other choices did the passenger have? Right, it's not too many choices because a lot of the passengers are saying for the taxis and all the taxi drivers, your taxi might not be this way, but they said it stinks, it's dirty, it's so cramped up. Whereas when they're in a car that give them the room and is a nice car, right. Well, that's Uber and Lyft go to wipe out the taxi drivers. I'm like this. Give people options, okay? Give people options to, the businesses be out there, but give people options. Don't just shut them down. Don't just boom, and then people are out of a job and they still have their cars they have to pay for, the taxis and so on and so forth. Well, that's the goal. Oh, you know what, guys? All right, now, my remaining oil life is 11%. Should I be getting the oil change done soon? Okay, you have a great day, Larry. Yeah, I think it's a topic that needs to be discussed, and you have to be able to work with other people opinion, because we all have different opinions. Yes, get it changed, Paula said. It's at what percentage show? 11%. Oh, okay, Paula said get it changed. And veganie. Oh my gosh, really? Is it like that? Because it sounds kind of rough. Okay, I will. I'll get it done tomorrow morning. I'll see how they are today. Every 5,000 miles. Well, I don't have 5,000 miles on it though. More. Yeah, I was. Okay. I'll change it. I'll change it. Let me get something. I'll call it in and make an appointment for tomorrow morning and get it done. Yeah, because usually I would get it changed at 50. Hi, Eva. I drove a taxi for years doing Non-emergency med transportation taxi will be okay. Oh, okay. They don't give you the sticker to let you. They do, and it's saying it just giving me when I came and what my mileage was at that time. Yes, I would like a bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle meal. Orange juice. Medium. That will be all. Oh, all right. Thank you. Oh, man. I'm going to have to get it changed. Oof. Let's see. It says 89,445. Hello. And now it's 90,266. It's almost there. Thank you. All right. Okay, you guys see what Yvonne said? Eva said, good morning.
Bacon, egg, and cheese griddle meal?
Yes.
Bacon, egg, and cheese griddle.
Yes, thank you. You too. I done detour. I gotta figure out how I'm supposed to get back to where I need to get. Oh my gosh. Girl, you better stop it. Let me see something. Okay. $94. Right, see, and so in my life for the oil change, Frank, is 11%. So, and I got it changed in October 28th. October, November, December. You see what I'm saying? I don't think I can go that way. Girl, you better act like you know. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Can I turn down there? Man, let me see. Okay. Wow. Can I go around there? I can't go around there. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I got the light. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So I'll get it done tomorrow. I'll get it done. I don't need no, you know what I mean? I'm gonna change it. Cause I don't want, you know. Well, my understanding, Frank, I'm gonna tell you, my understanding of it is they're talking about the quality of it. No, the remaining life of it. Like, you know, like the oil is going to do what it needs to do to the engine for a certain amount of time. Any time after that, it's not really benefiting you. That's my understanding of it, okay? It's like an expiration date, if you will. You know, you don't want all that slug and ickiness in the oil. You want to see nice, like a goldish color oil. When it's black and icky looking, then that stuff is going through your engine, which can harm your engine. Yeah, I'm gonna get it changed. I'm gonna get it changed because they say if you maintain your vehicle with your oil changes and stuff like that, right, it starts out at 100%. And then as you drive, the percentages decrease. And now I'm at 11%, because when I checked it before, it was 50. Not today, some time ago. Groupon's, really? Marcy E, good morning. How are you? How's it going, $30 tip lady? How are you? Yeah, so that's my understanding, Frank, of it, you know, so awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Always remember that $30 tip. When it seems like things not adding up, just remember, God bless it to happen before it can happen again. When you least expect it. I wish Paula was still on here. I don't know if she's still with us. She and I, we have prayer in the mornings, and she shared such, I mean, oh my gosh, such a joyful miracle. Yes, I will. I will do that. Maybe if I go, I'm gonna check that out, Frank. Give me a moment. I'm trying to find another way to get to where I need to go. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that should be able to do it up here. Okay. Okay. Always have more than one way to get to where you got to go if you can. I think I can turn. Is Paula Joseph still here? If so, do you want to share your good news? I'll go to the other one. Go to this one. I think I'll go to the other one here because I'm gonna check you guys' feed in a minute. Pull over. No overnight parking here. Okay, more than welcome. Okay. Okay. Okay, something I don't know. Okay, I changed my own oil. Oh, your oil, all your life. Let's see, all my life. I don't understand, I guess. Oh, okay, so how? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Frank. Oh, okay. Yeah, with this car here. Yeah, the pressure of your tires. Yes. Yeah, we do learn something new every day. This particular car, this is a 2011 Equinox. And a lot of the cars in the 2000s, I don't play with oil change. Yeah, you're right. You got to be careful. So, I understand what you're saying, Frank, you know, change it every... But now, I was told, even back then, before the fanciness came out with the vehicles, every 3 months to 3,000 miles, whichever one come first, because sometimes we would drive more within that month and you might hit that 3,000 in a month and a half, so they say you come back. So that's how it is for me. But now what they do now, this is what I was told way back, but now what helps you gauge it is the sticker tells you when you came in, and then you look at the life of your, I heard about synthetic oils. It lasts longer, but it's more. It costs more. See, for me, now, if you got synthetic oils, it takes a longer time before you have to come change it. get it changed. But as for the regular oil, it's every 3,000 miles to 3 months, whichever one comes first. But nowadays they just tell you what your mileage was when you came in, and then the gauge on your car do a countdown. I buy new cars every 3 years. I know about, okay, you know about the tire pressure and the wipers come on automatically. Okay. So maybe, is it different in New Mexico, Frank? Because he's in New Mexico. Is that different? Yeah, I'm gonna call it in. I'll get one tomorrow. Okay, what kind of car do you have? May I ask, Frank? A 2010 a 2016 Altima. Those are fast cars. Oh my gosh, they're so smooth and roomy. Yeah, look at your steering wheel, or even look in the manual, because yeah, I'm quite sure yours will have those same features. But see, he changes his own oil, so yeah, I would check the manual and see to see what features you have in yours to indicate when, like, to gauge your oil. Has anyone tried patchouli oil? I ordered some. I heard it smells really good. Oh, so you don't have it. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's different cars. I mean, who else on here who gets their oil changed every 3 months or 3,000 miles or use synthetic oils? Do you have a gauge? I'll put it this way. How many of you have a gauge that will indicate the life, the remaining life of your oil? Like, put in what kind of car you have. Your light will come on at 5,000 miles. So once it comes on, that's telling you it's time to change it, Frank? Because see, if mine come on, that's an indication it's in a danger state. You do, and you have a Chevy, okay. Who else has a remaining oil remaining life gauge? On the car. Because that's very different, Frank. Wow, I never knew. I never knew. Right, that's what I'm saying. For me, it's a danger mode for me. Yeah, so maybe it is based upon the different cars. That's, yeah, well, what can you say? So we all learned something new today. Yeah. Well, as long as you know how it works, that's the main thing. To DC, you change yours every 3,000 miles. Do you have a indicator to say that the life of your oil is such and such percentage to DC? Oh, it's something new, Frank, the percentage. Okay. But see, you're saying it's something new, but your vehicle is younger than mine. Mine's a 2011, yours a 2016. So maybe it has something to do. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let me see this. I'm gonna have to go soon, guys. As an Uber driver, you should use synthetic. Oh, really? Because why Uber lady of Baltimore? Okay. Okay, he never seen one of those with the percentages new. Okay. You don't know about the gauge in the Nissan? Okay. Okay, well, maybe it's just, per car. Because you don't have to change it so often. And I think when you do get it changed, it's like, what, $70, $90? Is that true? Then I'm going to have to go after I see what Uber Lady Baltimore say. By the way, I have a free oil change for life. You do? Who? Oh, you do? Really? You sure they don't have a cutoff point? Because usually when they say that, that fine print has a cutoff point. Yeah, but I think it's good for, is that 7 months or so? Oh, well, that's pretty cool. To DC, that's pretty cool. I pay $50 for oil change. All right, let's see here. I say use recommended oil. It will say in the manual. That's true. Change it when manual says okay. Okay. When I bought my car, they had that deal. Oh, wow. That's cool. You don't have a manual to your car? Was it a used car when you got it? Oh, they never gave you one? Oh, my God. Some places you actually have to buy it. It's sad, but some places you have to buy it from the part department. Tell ya. Oh, you have synthetic? Okay. Welcome, new subscriber. I really enjoyed this conversation, guys, but I gotta go bye-bye. I wish it was a way that I could continue it. You guys can, communicate and all that kind of good stuff, because it's good information that we're sharing and we're learning from each other. Thank you, Uber Lady Baltimore. I might look into it. Oh, okay, he's on the Nissan site. Okay. All right, guys, don't let your last ride be a bad ride. Don't let your last food delivery be a bad food delivery. And when you hear the ping, it still means cha-ching. Have a fantastic day, guys, and be safe out there. All right? Thank you, everyone, for all of your input. Oh, your grandson is a mechanic. All right, now. All right, take care, everyone. Everyone. Be safe out there. Oh, I'm going the wrong way there. There we go.